Alright, in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can start yield farming cryptocurrencies. Basically the easiest way I could find. Reason I'm making this whole video is because I just recently started to investigate a little bit and try to learn what this really is, and honestly I couldn't find a lot of videos on YouTube or whatnot that would kind of explain to you how to get started the easiest way. So yeah, that's why I'm planning to make this video for you guys, and hopefully it helps. But yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so the website we're gonna use to basically yield farm is called PancakeSwap. So let's get into here. This is the main page, and basically this is where we're gonna trade and farm or whatnot. But this will all make sense in just a few minutes. First thing you want to do before dealing with PancakeSwap is actually downloading your wallet. You can choose different wallets. Obviously, the easiest one that I chose was MetaMask. So go ahead to MetaMask and download the extension. It will actually detect what you're using itself. In this case, I'm using Chrome. So let's go ahead and install this little guy right here. And what you want to do is you want to add the extension because it will save you some time. So let's do that. Alright, so as soon as you download it and you add the extension, it's going to bring you up to this page automatically. And what you want to do is you want to just get started. In this case, I have a wallet right here. So if you do have one, you obviously go ahead and import it using your the keys that you have from previously. But for the sake of this video, let's say we don't have an account, we want to set one up. So you go create a wallet, go ahead and agree with that, set up your password, and go ahead and agree to the terms and conditions. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this video, but feel free to watch it. Now, this is pretty important right here. This little phrase right here is basically the key to get back into your account, just in case you lose access to it. There is no button saying forgot password. There's no way you can recover it from your email or whatnot. This is it. This is what you need to save. So take pictures of it, save it in your documents. Just do whatever you gotta do in order to have this handy if you ever want to log in somewhere else besides your computer. Obviously keep this private. I'm showing this to you guys right now just because I'm not actually going to use this account. This is just to show you guys how you can create the account. So save this. You go ahead. Next, it's gonna make you put everything back in order. So obviously you already have a picture of it or you have it saved somewhere. So this is just a way they can check this out. So I will see you guys in just 2 seconds after I complete this. Alright, so I put everything in order and we're gonna go ahead and continue from here. And this was basically the hardest part, creating your account. So this is my account now, obviously brand new account, so there is $0 in here. There is no Ethereum, no Binance, no nothing on here. Now I'll show you guys how you can add the Binance chain on here, because this is off Ethereum, and what I showed you guys earlier, PancakeSwap does not go based off Ethereum. So I will show you that just right here. Okay, so what you want to do is you go up here where your picture is. On the left side, you click on, you actually click on the photo itself. Go down to settings. And then you want to go down all the way to networks. And you want to click on add a network. Now, I'll fill this up for you guys in just a second so you can just copy paste this. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so basically this is what you gotta put down here. Feel free to pause the video so you can copy and paste everything. But after you have this all set up, go ahead and save. And now, as you can see, instead of Ethereum right here, you have Binance. And you can go ahead back to Ethereum if you ever need to, if you have money in there, or if you want to use this for something else. But we're not gonna use the Ethereum one. We're gonna use Smart Chain, BNB. So alright, so now what we have to do is you need to fund the BNB account right here. Everyone uses different brokers, obviously. In my case, I use crypto.com because again, it's just the simplest way. You can use it in Canada and the States and probably other countries as well. It's just very simple. They do charge you a little bit of a fee, but I'm okay with it, so that's what I use. So what you want to do is go to whatever broker you use, right? You buy Binance right here, BNB, and what you want to do is you want to send it over to your MetaMask, and you can do that by just clicking on the top over here to copy this. And this is your address, so you want to go back to your broker, send the money, or sorry, send the Binance tokens to this address right here, and wait for them to get here. So in just a second, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when you have the money in here. Okay, so after you got your Binance tokens sent over to your MetaMask, you're gonna see them right here. Now I didn't bring much over just because I'm just showing you guys how to do it. It's not really me investing anything or whatnot. So after you see your money right here or your tokens right here, what you want to do is go back to PancakeSwap. So now this is where we actually start using this. So on the top right, you can see the button right here saying connect wallet. So go ahead and click on that. This which wallet you're using. Obviously we're gonna go with the one that we have. Nice. Give me 2 seconds, let me figure this out. Alright, I found out what the issue was. Actually, I don't know what the issue was. I just refreshed my screen and now it works. So go ahead and click on connect wallet. Click on MetaMask and it's gonna ask you to connect it basically. So go ahead and click next. Make sure that's checked off and you want to connect. Alright, so now my wallet is connected to PancakeSwap. So what you want to do first off is go ahead to trade, click on exchange. Now if you go back to our wallet, we have 0.089 BNB still. So what you want to do is you want to take that and basically convert half of that amount into cake tokens. So make sure the first option is BNB, make sure the second option is cake. Now I'm gonna show you this right now, but obviously you can choose other things and put your money into other farmings, but let's just go ahead with cake for the sake of this video. So I'm gonna put max amount. I have as you can see, it's a little bit different because there are something called gas fees. So every time you make a payment, you transfer things into one another, or basically if you do any sort of activity, they charge you a gas fee. It's not a crazy amount, but that's why it doesn't use the whole all of the tokens that you have. So let's go ahead and take, I don't know, let's put 3 here so we can take roughly half of it, and we're gonna transfer this amount of BNB into 1.7 cake tokens. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go swap. It's gonna ask you to confirm. Go ahead and confirm that. You do have to verify this all over again on the top right hand side. Go ahead and continue and go ahead and close. Now if you actually go back to your wallet on the activity side, it shows you that this is still pending. It's usually pretty quick, but sometimes it could take a few minutes. So if you don't see your tokens right away, don't panic, it's normal. So what you want to do is you want to come here and wait for this to change, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's completed. Alright, so it honestly took maybe 25 seconds, but now you can see it over here and it's completed. So when you go to assets, now this is a different number here because we used roughly half of the tokens that we had. So what you want to do now is go back to PancakeSwap. Now actually let's do one thing first. Go back to your MetaMask. Now as you can see here, it shows you how much BNB you have, but it does not show you how many cake tokens you have. So what we have to do is we actually have to add it manually. So what you want to do is you import them manually, as I said. So you click on import tokens, and what you want to do afterwards is go to BSC scan, and you can find the token right here. I will link this in description as well, just in case, makes it a little bit easier for you guys. But go ahead and copy the contract, go back to your MetaMask, go ahead and paste that. It's gonna automatically understand what it is, so it's obviously cake tokens. Go ahead and add this custom token and import your tokens. Perfect. So now if we go back to the account, we have our regular BNB tokens, and it actually shows us our cake tokens as well. So now we know, what we're dealing with. So now let's go back to PancakeSwap. Now, as I said earlier, so what we did was we went to exchange. We already transferred some of our BNB and we made them into cake. So now what you want to do is you want to get started by going to liquidity, and we're gonna add liquidity. Go ahead and put, again, you can do any combination really, but we're gonna go from BNB, and we're gonna choose cake for this one. So go ahead and choose max or put the amount that you want to transfer over. In this case, I'm gonna put 2 cakes and 0.4 of Binance. Go ahead and supply this, confirm, and this is where it takes a little bit of gas from you, so it takes a little bit of your money, but go ahead and confirm that. Now again, if you go to your MetaMask right now and go to activity, it shows you as pending. So while this is pending, let me go back over here and show you guys. So basically what we did right now, we are liquidating Binance and Cake, which means every time someone deals with these two tokens, well, it looks like our transaction was complete. But basically, anyone that deals with these two tokens, you end up getting a cut out of it. So if you go ahead and read this right here, it's gone. But we basically get 0. I believe 117% of all the fees that go towards this. So just you doing this right here, you're earning money without doing anything. But good thing is, this is just the first step. We can actually take it a little bit further. So now that we done the first step, what we can do is we can actually go ahead down here on earn and go and click on farms. Alright, so we have the tokens cake and BNB, so we're playing with these two right here, right? But remember, as I mentioned earlier, you can really choose any combination that you see over here and go ahead with those. Just keep in mind, you do see higher returns on some of these, but anyone can create tokens, right? So you want to make sure that it is a trusted source, because realistically they could just take all your money and shut it all down. So you want to do some pure research, make sure you know what you're doing, and don't just randomly put your money into anything you see with a high interest rate. So anyways, let's go back up here to Cake and Binance. Now what you see here, the APR over here is 37%. It's nothing insanely crazy if you compare it to the rest of them, but hey, 37% return rate annually is still insane, right? You don't really get this anywhere else. Now this APR rate does fluctuate, goes up and down here and there, but it's not as volatile as all the other ones. So let's go ahead and click on this right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on stake LP. I'm gonna max that out, so basically everything I have right here, and go ahead and confirm this. Okay, so one thing I did was I actually used all of my BNB tokens, which means now I don't have enough money for the gas. So let me go ahead and actually transfer some money back in there, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I actually cannot fix this right now. I'm unable to transfer some BNB tokens at the moment for some reason, but that's completely fine. This is basically the last step for this part anyways. So after you confirm this, you click here to confirm. It does take that gas fee from you. And what you'll notice is this will become, instead of saying stake LP, you're gonna see um, another option over here allowing you to actually click on it to start adding money into it. So what you can do is you click on the plus sign or the big button that will be right here, and same thing as before, you just go max or put however amount you want. Again, you go confirm. That little pop-up will show up on the top right corner, allowing you to just see how much gas fee you're paying or whatnot. Confirm that, go ahead with that, and then what you'll see is it'll show you how many tokens you have here. It'll give you a rough estimate of how much money that equals to in US dollars. And over here on the left side, you'll see how much basically tokens you're generating as time goes by. Now I did this just about 7-8 hours ago or so, or actually maybe less. I put roughly about $2,000 USD into this, and so far it's made me about $3.11 or 0.216 cake tokens. Now keep in mind, right now the one I'm dealing with right here is Squid and BNB. The one I was showing you guys earlier is Cake and BNB. As you can see, Cake only gives you a 37% annual return, whereas this one right here gives you 382%. But again, this is a risk I'm taking, right? This one right here would be a lot safer. This one right here, a lot more riskier. Now you can actually take a look at roughly how much money you'll get out of it if you keep your money in there for however long by clicking on the calculator logo right here. Now let's say we're going with Cake BNB. We're gonna keep it in there for 1 year. I'm gonna put $1,000 in. After 1 year, you gain about $380 right here. Now, if you do the same thing for Quid, if you click on that, $1,000 after 1 year, you're earning $26,000. Obviously, you can see the big difference right there. So, for example, my $2,000, if I end up keeping it in for the whole 1 year, ends up being about $53,000. Obviously, a bigger return rate, but you are taking a bigger risk as well because realistically, you could lose it all. Now, this is just the second step. There is a third step where it allows you to slowly make money as well. And that is just up here. So go back to earn, click on pools this time instead of farms. And very similar right here, but basically when you're farming, you're earning LP tokens. Now those tokens can be used over here for something similar. It starts farming by itself again. Now you can choose what token you want to earn from your cake tokens. Easiest one and probably the best one right here, as you can see with the whole return rate right here, is the first option. Good thing with this is automatic. What I mean by that is, let's say you're putting in $1,000 in here, right? Your first day, let's say you make $1. The day after, you actually make the same percentage you made on your $1,000, but now over your $1,001. It actually takes your investments and adds it into your initial investment. So obviously you get a better rate out of it. And that's why you can see APY over here instead of an APR, because APR does not do that. You basically have to manually harvest it and then you redo it by adding your the tokens you earned out of it back in here by yourself, whereas this one is automatic. But this is pretty much the last part. Good thing with this is though, you can always take your money out as well. So for example, over here I don't have much, so let me go back to farms. So for example, I have about $2,000 in here. I can always go ahead and remove this instantly by just clicking the negative button right here. how much do I want to take out? Let's say I want to take out everything. You could do this. You go confirm, and obviously no funds right now, but you go ahead and confirm this, and it all goes back to your wallet. Sorry, it goes back to your account. Now, when you want to take it back to your wallet, you go back to liquidity, and over here you're gonna see whichever one that you just sold. Click on it, and you go ahead and remove it. Same thing, enable, ask for you to confirm it, everything is good, check the fees and whatnot, and this is where it goes back to your wallet, and then that's where you can basically cash it out by sending it back to your broker, or transfer it into other cryptocurrencies. But that's basically it. You could obviously, I say do a lot more research before you actually start this and jump your money in here. I was just testing it out, so I put $2,000 here. As you can see, I'm not the best at it just yet, but it does take some time getting used to it. But yeah, hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll try to get back to everyone. And yeah, let me know if there's anything else I can help you guys with. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys find this video helpful, and I know it's not the best and the most high quality video, but really hope it does help you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.